All right, so for the engage today, you've got 5 expressions that are equivalent. Pick 2 and describe why or how they are equivalent. Once you've responded, find somebody that has picked a different expression, decide if you agree with them, and then like their reply if you do. So whenever we take a look at all of these, really, if it was me and I was looking at it, I would try to make them match up. So one, for example, that we know can be the same is if you do order of operations. Remember that's please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. If I take a look in here, we've got 8 squared. 8 squared is 64, and the power on the outside is still 1/3. So as long as I get something that matches 64 to the power of 1/3, which the first one does, then I am correct. So looks like those two are similar or the same. If I'm looking at the second one, I've got 2 cubed to the power of 2/3. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8 to the power of 2/3. So that doesn't match the first two, so it's kind of off on its own. 2/3. Let me erase a little bit of that and try to do that 2/3 again. 2/3. All right. Now, if I look at the bottom one, we see power of a power. And remember, power of a power means to multiply the exponents. So really, that's going to be 8 to the power of 1. Let me erase again. Got a little ahead of myself. 1/3 times 2. 1/3 times 2 ends up being 2/3. So that's 8 to the power of 2/3, which is equivalent to the one before it. So let's grab a different color here and say that this one and this one are similar. And then if I look at the last one, 8 to the power of 2/3, hey, that's the same as the other two. So the bottom 3 are all similar or equivalent, and the top 2 are similar or equivalent. So we can see how those match up. Now you know how to do it. So like